Now I am here at Chillingham Castle for 3 nights. When I walk into this haunted castle, I will walk in with 0 free reading time. The only way I can start my books is if I complete spooky challenges in order to win reading time. Welcome back to the Grey Apartment. So there are 3 books I hope to get through in these 3 episodes. And the first one is Blood on Her Tongue by Johanna van Veen, and see what our first challenge here at the castle is gonna be. Mirror, mirror, say Bloody Mary in the bathroom mirror 3 times. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. The Haunting of Mad Lib Manor. Use a spooky Mad Lib story, open ghost tube, and use the words that come through to fill in the blanks.
Catherine.
Freaking hell, you just gave us a fright there. I'm not feeling confident about these words. So that is 1 hour and 50 minutes that I can put on the timer. This really does have the potential to get a really strong rating from me. I am really liking this. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to do some more challenges. I don't want to get more reading done tonight. Let's build up some more reading time. Twin Peaks of Terror. Use a random number generator to pick a number between 10 and 40. Whatever number comes through, you have to read for that long in the twin bedroom, in the bed closest to the window, and with the lights off. I can add 1 hour onto my reading allowance. Don't wake the dead. Get out the sound level meter. Starting from the Grey Apartment, make your way to and from the dungeon, making as little noise as possible. If the sound level meter goes off 3 times, you lose the challenge. I made it. I only have 1 life left, so I have to be really careful. Fuck! You don't understand, I was so close. I've only been reading for like 2 minutes, and it sounds like, you know, someone walking, but the clothes are rubbing against clothes. That's what it sounds like over there. It is now nearly 1 a.m. and I've made it to page 167 of Blood on Her Tongue. Like, this might be my favorite book that I've read on a haunted adventure trip. I want to accumulate as much reading time as possible for the daytime tomorrow. Spirit versus spirit. Play beer pong and get the ball in every cup in 10 minutes. Every time you miss, take a shot. I've got 2 shots left. Oh, I get these 2. Oh. I am conceding. Date with the dead. For this challenge, you must go on a date with a ghost. Pour some wine, light some candles, open ghost tube, and flirt.
I'm behind you.
Oh. The Hex Factor. Lie on your back on the vibration plate and sing a song all the way through. This is what dreams are made of. Sound like a fucking car. Oh, guys, I don't think I feel quite right. Seance and sensibility. Grab a guest book and whatever location is mentioned on that page is where you need to go. Open ghost tube in that location and write down the first word that comes through. Oh, come on, just give us a fucking word. So that is 2.5 hours on my reading allowance for tomorrow morning. Good morning and welcome to episode 2 of Escape from the Haunted Castle. Oh, and it looks like they are just now opening up the castle too. So it opens at 11 and that would mean the tea room also opens at 11. So that's where I want to go today. Where we left it, I have 2 hours and 30 minutes on the clock for reading time. And that is because I completed several more challenges last night. So far, I've actually done 8 challenges and I've failed 2 of them. Otherwise, our reading time would have been a little bit higher. And I do want to try and finish Blood on Her Tongue today. So I think it's 189 pages I have left of this, I think. And I'm on page 167. I think we've got this. I think we can do it. Last night, I did get a little bit of sleep. I didn't get to sleep until I think it was around about 3:30, nearly 4 a.m. And then at bloody 5 o'clock in the morning, the person who was in that room above the master bedroom, and like the twin bedroom, like that section of the Grey Apartment, the person who's up there was walking around and it was so loud. I woke up thinking that there was a genuine ghost in the bedroom. God, like, it creeped me out to begin with. And then when I realized what was happening, I was like, that twat. So that woke me up after I'd already been asleep for probably like an hour or an hour and a half. And so I finally did fall back to sleep and I woke up at 9. So yeah, it hasn't been the best first night of sleep. But the fact that I did even fall asleep though, and in the master bedroom, is progress. It is progress. So I've had my breakfast. I had my protein pancakes with salted caramel, had my oat cappuccino, and I am so ready to tackle my first like full proper day here. The thing is though, I'm not exactly feeling rough. I'm tired, but I'm not feeling rough after, you know, having 20 shots and like 3 glasses of wine. I actually feel pretty decent. So part of action for episode 2 is this is going to be a lot harder than the first episode. This one is going to be a lot scarier. We will be doing the things that I chickened out doing the last time I was here, and I didn't even consider doing in the very first time that I came here back in 2022. So I have 3 more grey apartment specific challenges to complete. I'll do those later. And then the challenges that I have set aside for tonight all require me going outside of the castle. So not even just the courtyard to the dungeon, anything like that, but like actually outside the castle. We're talking the hanging trees. We're talking the Devil's Walk. So that's what episode 2 is going to be. We're going to push myself out of my comfort zone and leave the safety of the grey apartment to do challenges outside. Okay, this is like 15 minutes before the castle and the tea room opens. I'd better get ready. I can't go in my pajamas. And if they don't have oat milk, I'll just take a carton. You saw how much oat milk I have. So if you end up enjoying episode 2 of my escape from the haunted castle, then please do like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get the scariest day of my stay here started. I've decided to tour the castle first before going to the tea rooms. This is the scariest room, King Edward room. I'm not going to do a tour of this place during the day because I've already done it twice before in my previous 2 videos. But I really do find this place so fascinating because tomorrow when I'm doing my solo adventure in here at night, I thought it would be way scarier to tour this place in the dark. And yeah, I think I'm like the first person in as well. There were people buying tickets when I got downstairs, so still bustling. But I just want to get to that tea room.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb?
We are back at the lakes, which is about a 10-minute walk from the castle, 10-15 minutes. And I'm a little bit sad because I did used to be a half sunken boat by like the little bridge bit here. It's like very overgrown right now, but there was a partially sunken boat right like there. And that was nearly 2 years ago, so I imagine the boat probably sunk all the way and it's kind of just been removed maybe. A little bit sad about that. I thought I would come here and maybe try and read, because I have 1 hour and 31 minutes left on the clock. Also, there was a guy who works at Chillingham Castle, and he's been in a good few paranormal investigation videos on YouTube. You know, whenever people come to like do investigations here, they usually get him to talk to their audience. And so I recognized him from Amy's Crypts video. And so we ended up talking for like half an hour to like 45 minutes. And we were like talking about, you know, different like spiritual things and the kinds of things that spirits use to like communicate. And you know, we were talking about all the apps, you know, like Ghost Tube and stuff. We were talking about apps and stuff. And he brings out his spirit box. And the first thing that comes through on his spirit box is, what's an app? And it came through within seconds of him turning it on. So that was like really bizarre, but like so good. Like the way that that happened was just way too good. I might have to try and get myself one, honestly. But yeah, I was very impressed by it. And he was such a lovely man as well. But yeah, we talked for ages. I read quite a bit of my book in the like little cafe bit. I want to kind of like put you down without like dropping my camera, just so I can let you know where I am. I don't want to put you down anyway, just in case it like falls off or something and it goes in the water. There's like this thing here that I can put you on. Oh, well, I've just started part 3. I am on page 233, and I am again like loving it so far. This could potentially be 5-star if it keeps this up. There was so many more intriguing things that we found out about the bog woman, and I'm kind of getting like a little bit of Summer Hikaru Died vibes a little bit as well, without revealing too much. But that is a manga series that I've recently just binged and loved. And yeah, it's just given those vibes. It's so good. Loving the characterizations, because I don't really know there's anyone I'm really rooting for or anything, but these characters are so human, and yet there's something about them, and yet they're so complex and so messy and so weird and bizarre. There was definitely some sapphic action as well, so that's a huge, huge win. Is this really the kind of place where I can read for the next hour and a half? I don't know. There are some dark clouds coming in. So while there's still a little bit of blue sky, yeah, there's a good few number of darker clouds coming, which could mean that it's going to start raining again, which is great. I can see a little bit of a pier over there. We can go there and maybe see if there's anywhere we can sit and read. Whoa. I remember sitting on this rock the last time I was here, reading Silver Night Raid by Sylvia Marino Garcia. And yeah, it's just grown so much that I definitely don't think I'll be able to sit there anymore and look out onto the lake. So scratch that. Perfect. There's a bench right there. And it does look out onto the lake. Still want to go down to this pier though. Where did I say that? It was around about here, right? Actually, kind of don't know where in the world actually it is. Down here. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's a part of me that's like a little bit scared about it. Hopefully it's stable. Whoa. Okay. Feels sturdy. It is so peaceful. But I've already mentioned this story in the last video I did. But this was where they dumped so many of the bodies of the people who died in the torture chambers in the dungeons. They would dump this lake full of their bodies. So, as peaceful as it is now, the thought of that genuinely does unnerve me. It really does. Yikes. So there was a lovely couple there who just passed, and since that's like the only bench that's there, I was like, do you want to have this? Do you want to have this? Because they looked, yeah, a little bit fatigued. So I gave them the bench, and there isn't really anywhere else to sit out here. But hey, at least I came out here, I got some fresh air. I got like 2 pages read, I paused the timer, and we'll head back, maybe go back to the grey apartment. Even though I just had chicken and mushroom soup from the tea room, which was really nice, I could do with a little bit more, you know? So I'll have something to eat, finish the timer, do more challenges. Okay, this massive thing got in. Oh my gosh, it's huge. How did it get in? It's on the inside as well. Oh, that is massive. Oh. Yeah, I'm still reading. God damn it. Flies, whatever the hell that is. This window's been closed, so I don't know how it got in. Right, please leave. Oh, I have 7 pages left. I'm on page 348 and this is 355. That is 7, yeah. 7 pages left. The 2.5 hours is up. Oh, okay, that's fine. I think this could end up being a very strong 4.5. Could potentially get a 5 in those last 7 pages. Maybe. We'll see if it sticks the landing. But I have enjoyed this so immensely, and it's just been wackadoodle, but in the best possible way. Also, it's now after 5 p.m. and the castle is now closed to everyone else. So I might try and finish off filming my introduction. Yeah, I've run out of reading time and I need to pick one of the last 3 challenges. I'll try and do all 3 of the last challenges, and then we can start like the next read as well before we do like the really, really scary challenges later tonight. So we're gonna do a quick little shuffle, try and get enough reading time so that I can finish off the book I'm on and then start the next one as well. So, it's an L. It's an L, okay. So the next challenge is gonna be Songs of Praise. Sister Gavina is back in the habit. She gave such a moving performance in the nunnery, and now it's time for her to serenade the ghosts of the haunted castle. Perform a musical number dressed as Sister Gavina. Reward, 40 minutes of free reading time. You know what? I've missed that old broad. I kind of love the idea of bringing her back one last time. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. By combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, together, that's how it must be to live without you. Will only mean heartbreak for me. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm exhausted. Challenge complete. Well, I think Sister Gavina slayed that. Or should I say prayed that? I might as well keep this get up on. That is 40 minutes. That is now on the clock. 2 challenges left. I might as well do them both now. So I only have 2 challenges left that I can do before the scarier challenges later. So I'll quickly shuffle these 2. See what I am doing first out of the final 2 grey apartment specific challenges. Okay, we are doing... Oh, okay. Red wine spirit nova, chug a glass of red wine, reward 30 minutes of free reading time. I mean, not hard, definitely not hard. However, I know exactly what this final challenge is, and to do this before this challenge is not a good idea. It is not a good idea. Okay. Anyway, let's head to the kitchen. Let's chug a glass of red wine. She a little prayer for you. I mean, the glass doesn't have to be full. I would say this is a reasonable sized glass of red wine. Because like this is how they usually pour it at restaurants, right? They never ever pour the full glass. Oh, I've got to chug it. Okay, count me in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chug.
Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down
Oh.
in pastures.
Oh, I love that red wine, don't get me wrong, but chugging it, it's not the one. Oh, Lord have mercy. But that does mean I add 30 more minutes to the clock, easy bloody peasy. And so the final challenge, before things get really serious later, is final vibration. Get on the vibration plate and lie on your back. You must then name 30 horror movies in 3 minutes. Only 1 film per franchise will count. Reward 30 minutes of free reading time. I failed the pop quiz challenge when I did this at the school. It was essentially kind of a similar challenge where I had to name 20 horror books in 2 minutes. And I'm not gonna, cheat and look at anything. I'm gonna grab the timer and go straight down to the vibration plate. We're just gonna get this done and out of the way. And it'll be really hard to cheat actually because I'll be lying on my back, getting shook at. Can you see why I didn't want to do this after chugging red wine? There's 3 minutes on the clock. Right, we're gonna go back up to 99 again. 3 minutes starting now. Okay, Scream, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. Oh crap! I've already got Final Destination, Jaws, The Exorcist. Oh shit! The Exorcist. I think that's 6. The Exorcist. Wrong Turn, The Hills of Eyes, My Soul to Keep, Paranormal Activity, The Blair Witch Project, The Blair Witch Project. What I've got on my shelves. This is the thing though, because I don't. Now my mind has gone empty. Megan, Megan. Right, I think that's 8. Megan, Megan. Oh God, come on! I can think of more than this. Megan. What's iconic horror movies? Genuinely, my mind is blank. Oh, I'm panicking. What came out in the 2000s? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. God, grief. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What are some of my favourite horror movies? I don't know. I bloody don't know. I don't know. I hate questions like this. Horror. The Sixth Sense, would that count? Oh, is that I'm going to get through that? I'm going to count anyway. The Sixth Sense. Is that only 10? There's only 10 I've done. I've got to need a piss now again. Guys, my mind is empty. My mind is empty, no thoughts whatsoever. Oh, that's 1 minute left. Oh God, what else has come out? When a Stranger Calls. I've lost count anyway, it doesn't fucking matter anymore, I don't think I'm getting it. When a Stranger Calls. Black Christmas. Psycho. What about Rear Window, would that count? Hitchcock. They're probably more Thriller as well. Oh my God, you'd be so bad. What else? Oh God, I don't know. I know what I did last summer. Oh my gosh. The Grudge, The Ring. Terrifier. Friday the 13th, did I already say that one? I think I did. So, oh my god. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Why in the world did I do that after chugging the wine? Sweat my tits off. Well, I failed that challenge. Honestly, every single time there's a question like that, my mind goes completely blank. Of course, like, I've seen more than 30 horror films. I've seen hundreds. Surely at this point, I just can't think of any when I'm like put on the spot, like under pressure. It's the same with the books, trying to name 20 horror books. In thriller books, I couldn't do it. Sounds silly, but it's genuinely one of the hardest challenges because of that. My brain goes, oh, I'm going to sabotage this. I'm just going to make you forget every single horror movie you've ever watched. Oh, okay. Right, so I've got 1 hour and 10 minutes on the clock. That's enough time to finish Blood on Her Tongue, and then I'll decide what I'm going to read right after it. I also need to film that introduction. I don't think there's anybody out there, is there? No, I think I've got the place to myself. Okay, good. Trying to finish that introduction after doing this. Okay, 1 hour and 10 minutes on the timer. Let's finish my first book. Me, 5 minutes later, I have just under 1 hour and 5 minutes left on the clock. I have finished Blood on Her Tongue. And I didn't fully love the very end of it. I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much that needs to be wrapped up still, especially if you want me to believe certain things could happen. So I won't give it 5 star. I'll give it a very strong 4.5 though. I was engrossed in the story and I was grossed out by the story as well. Definitely so much action by the end too. Like those final few chapters, non-stop action essentially. More grossness, more character development. It was just a roller coaster of a time, honestly. I think this is my favorite book that I've read at a haunted location. So that's awesome. It does mean I can finally move on to a different book. And I do still have The Lamb by Lucy Rose and Model Home by Rivers Solomon that I need to read while I'm here. I do think I would like to pick Model Home for my next read. I don't know, just something about the cover, something about everything about it makes me want to like read it instantly. And with this, I think being a haunted house story, at least that's what the summary on the dust jacket leaves me to deduce. I would be amiss if I didn't read it while at a haunted place. And I am hoping I still have time for The Lamb, but out of these two, the one I'll be more gutted if I don't read is Model Home. I do hope there's something about like ghosts and things. I mean, Victor Laval says Model Home is a story of a haunted house and haunted people. This is the one. So let's start the timer again and get to reading. I have somehow picked another incredibly strange and weird book. The amount of times I had to stop and be like, what the actual fuck? Exact same thing happened with Blood on Her Tongue, but this is Blood on Her Tongue times 11. Like, listen to some of this. This is all spoiler free. I haven't heard from my real mother in months, not since an email she sent last October asking to talk, but Nightmare Mother, Ghost Mother, always there in Mama's absence. Text me now. Children, the message reads, I miss your screams, come play. Never satisfied, bringing ruin once or even twice, Nightmare Mother sends the message several more times. The text bubbles stack one on top of the next like blocks in a toddler's tower. After vomiting, I upload a screen cap of Nightmare Mother's threat to my and my sister's group chat. What the fuck am I looking at, Azie? These texts just got sent to me from Mama's number. Okay, but Mama didn't send those, says Emmanuel. I know. Strange, yes, not the strangest thing. In front of me, finally, is my baby sister. When I see her, I wish to be a fetus in her womb. I hasten my walk so we can touch. I need her skin. Okay. And then Esri does this poem for school. And like, this is like a flashback, so not really too important to the story. But I just want to give you a vibe of what this is bloody like. Because what? So Esri uses the blood of a dead dog to write a poem, hands it into their English teacher. The English teacher doesn't really realize it's blood to begin with, but is more concerned about like the subject of it. And the mama is like, well, obviously the problem is the blood. And Mr. Dolan's like, I didn't realize, taken aback by mama. Everyone always is. So I might even hear if not because my child wrote a daring, arresting protest poem in the blood of the dead dog she was accused of killing. Did you even read the poem, Gregory? Miss Washington, yes, I did. So how are you even asking me if she killed that damn dog? You're the English teacher, right? You're supposed to be teaching my daughter literary analysis, but you can't read this poem and figure out whether or not she killed that damn dog? A conversation that doesn't really make any bloody sense. And then a little bit later, when talking to Eve about it, so what did he say when he found out about the blood, asked Eve? He asked if she killed Bentley. Oh my God, did he even read the poem? Exactly. This is apparently what I pay 10 grand a year for. Anyway, how is your day, superstar? What is going on? What is going on? So I'm on page 63. My 1 hour and 10 minutes was up, so I have 0 reading time left now. And yeah, I mean, there are definitely moments where it's been really creepy. So for instance, you know, because quite a few flashbacks in this. For instance, Esri mentions about hide and seek, and they played hide and seek for an entire day. And Esri somehow managed to end up in the attic. Not really sure how they got there. But then Esri also says, oh, a woman reached down and picked her up like a weed and put her in the attic. But then also maybe that didn't happen. Also, maybe the house killed the parents. Look, I don't know what's going on. I'm just as confused as you. But like, there are moments where there is such good writing. Like as you're saying, I'm not a person, but a place where bad things happen. That was pretty deep. And the premise itself, especially to do with the house, does get under my skin. It's good. It is good. I'm just confused. And like, why have I picked another extremely weird book to read while I'm here? I didn't do that on purpose. So it's definitely going to be a reading experience for sure. So it is still maybe a little bit too early to do the nighttime challenges. So I'm probably just going to have some food, maybe nap. It is deathly quiet now. So there's not a ghost tour tonight. And I think the person who was in, I think it's called the Lookout apartment, which is literally just like more of a square than anything else. I think they might have checked out because I haven't heard a single thing. It genuinely feels like I am the only person around this entire castle and the apartments. I feel so utterly alone. It is that quiet. With the sun setting, I'm starting to get a little bit unnerved. Okay, it's not fully dark just yet, but we are getting there. It is so close to being full pitch black. And I think by the time we really get started with these challenges, it will get even darker. I kind of love the fact that I came during the summer when the days are a lot longer. Whereas if I had have come during like October time, like I have done the past 2 times, then I could have done these challenges much sooner and I could be safely tucked in the bed right now. But it is now after 10 p.m. I've cracked open the wine, poured myself another glass because I'm going to bloody need it tonight. And if I'm being 100% honest, one of the main reasons why I came back here to Chillingham Castle when I've already been here twice before. So, you know, I feel like maybe things are a little bit repetitive. You know, you're saying the same thing again. But I was a little bit disappointed with how my last video turned out here, just because I had my heart set on going and walking down the Devil's Walk and I chickened out. I didn't even have the right equipment either. Like my flashlight was too low, so I couldn't even really say anything anyway. I did go through the Angry Monk's Woods that it's referred to as, and I did do that at night, but I pretty much went straight through and I didn't really stop. So that's why I have some challenges, 4 specific ones for tonight to force me to do these things that I regret not doing the last time I was here. So I need so badly to tick all of these things off so that I don't feel the need to come back a fourth time. I really want to try and complete everything I've set out to do while I'm here the third and final time. Okay, I think that's enough waffle. Let's complete these challenges. In all of these challenge times, if I win them, if I lose them, I can't lose them. If I lose, obviously I don't get the time, but the time I do win, I will be able to use during the day tomorrow. Otherwise I'll have like nothing else to do, essentially. And so the first challenge that I will be doing tonight is Ghost Scout. You have 15 minutes to find 3 different items in the woods. You must start the timer as you leave the grey apartment, and you can only win the challenge if you return to the apartment with all 3 items before the timer goes off. The items must be distinctly different to each other. Reward 80 minutes of free reading time. Now you're going to see these challenges have higher rewards than my previous ones because these are going to really push me out of my comfort zone. I'm going to be really, really freaking scared. I feel like this is a good one to do because I can see the entrance to the Angry Monk's Woods there. And that's where like the hanging trees are and stuff. I don't need to go that far in order to complete this challenge, at least I hope not. And with it still being a little bit light-ish outside, I'm feeling pretty confident about doing it now. So let's have a few more drinks of red wine, get the courage up, and let's get ready to leave. Well, I say the safety of the grey apartment. Is it really safe? Is it really? Okay, so I just reread the challenge card and I only have 15 minutes to get there and back. I don't know if that's going to be enough time. Anyway, I've got my flashlight. Gonna need that. And I have my phone and we can see 15 minutes there. And as soon as we leave, I will start the timer and then we'll have to run. Okay, gosh, I've got 3 things in my hands. This is not great. Okay, let me see it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay. Okay. Right, we really need to be quick. Oh. Oh, what's wrong with my freaking camera? Oh, what's wrong with my camera? My camera's doing silly things. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh. Already wasted too much time trying to sort out my camera. I'm gonna go all this way to get out. That's why I think it'll take longer than 15. Oh crap, I need 2 hands. Oh, okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Oh, there's someone staying in that one. Maybe I don't need my flashlight. Shit. Oh God. Run. Wait, no, I definitely do need my flashlight. Okay. Right. Okay, 3 objects. Okay. We got a stick. Okay. A stick. What about like a rock? Yeah, got a rock. Okay. Right, stick and a rock. What else can I get? Oh God, I thought I hit something. A stick and a rock. Needs to be like an object. I don't think a plant would really count. I don't know why, but I didn't think like more of like a solid object is kind of what I had in mind when I made this challenge. So stick and a rock. I got anything else? What about... Is there any trash? Maybe it's like a bottle or something? Oh God. I'm gonna have to go a little bit further in, I think. Oh my God. Very nice, it's a bird. It's a bird. Oh, come on, it's sticking a rock. What else? What else? Some glass, maybe? It needs to be like... I feel like a plant would be a cheat, right? Like if I got a plant, it would be cheating. Oh. Can't see anything else like solid though. Unless, oh, what's this? What is this? This blue thing? Looks like plastic. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but that looks like plastic. Okay. It says Rutland Electric Fencing Company. Okay. Right, we've got to go back. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay. I don't know how long that's been. Okay, I might be okay actually for the time. Might actually be okay. But we gotta leave. We gotta leave now. We gotta run. We gotta run. Yeah. Turn the flashlight off. I got my 3 objects. Oh God, this hill. I'm so out of breath. I'm so out of breath. Hope nobody sees me because they're going to think, what in the world has he done? Why is he holding a stick, a rock, and a piece of plastic? Okay. So I need my key. Oh, shit, I need my key. That's the one. It's not the one. Oh, good grief. Come on. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. That is the one. Let me make sure this is locked. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the courtyard. So it's not quite dark yet, but definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Light turn on, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, yay! And it says we have 7.5 minutes left of the timer. Damn. Okay, we had plenty of time. I genuinely thought we would struggle, but we completed the challenge, babes. So I had 80 minutes on the allowance. I got the stick, I got the rock, and I got this piece of plastic that says Rutland Electric Fencing Company. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. I'm talking about glasses of red wine. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I had to catch my breath, and it's gotten so much darker now as well. I don't know if you can really tell through that window there, but it's so dark now. Okay, the next challenge is gonna be... I mean, all of them are bad. Like, I don't know why I'm grimacing. Dead man walking. Walk the entire length of the Devil's Walk at night. You must touch the gate and capture it on camera before you are allowed to return to the safety of the castle. Reward, 100 minutes of free reading time. Okay, that's 1 hour and 40 minutes of reading I'm allowed if I complete this challenge. I have got to touch the gate. Like these challenges are so I can tick things off my bucket list, but I'm like second guessing myself. Like, that's a long walk. That is a long walk, and it's called the Devil's Walk for a reason. I remember from the episode, you both, I think, wanted to do the Devil's Walk more than the actual woods, because it's like, you know, more outside. The woods are more isolated, but I feel like you both still drew a short straw there.
Yeah, I feel like the woods, we were more scared because like the woods is, you know, you can trip over stuff. It's like not a nice path, whereas the
walk though is sort of like you're just out in the open.
So what's the opposite of claustrophobia? Whatever that is. It's like being in open places.
Claustrophobia?
You know,
I think
I'm sure the woods have this too, but the Devil's Walk, you just hear, obviously there's probably animals out there. There's, you know, the most of the trees. And as you said, it's really, really dark out there. There's no lights.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty freaky, yeah.
And you also probably have, I mean, it would depend on who the guests are. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just a cynic, but sometimes I think people are just going to be there to like ruin things and stuff. Like, do you remember, cast your minds back to the Clown Motel, when that random ass guy, like, I feel like, because there was a story about Chillingham Castle, I feel like Brittany might have mentioned it to you, about how there was a family staying there and they could see someone dressed as a monk, probably most likely a ghost, but like, you never know, it could just be someone from in the nearby area, another guest. So like, with the added element of the fact that you're in the woods and you can't see around you, like, that's terrifying for you as well, Amy. Yeah.
Well, the Clown Motel, we're pretty sure that guy was staying there.
Oh.
We don't know though, but he was out there like in his pajamas. It was like, it wasn't snowing, but there was like snow clumps on the floor. It was cold. I'm like, how long has this motherfucker been standing in this field for? I'm like,
waiting for someone to come.
We did the split up. So Jared went down Devil's Walk and I went through the Monk Forest. And I was like, I really don't want to go there. And it was like, I was down for it. And then as soon as it was like, I started walking off because we were hearing noises in the woods. I was like, oh, what the fuck have I done?
Yes. Because the first word that came through was angry. Angry came through, and it's like, that's so relevant because it's the angry monk's woods.
And then there was like interference as well. And I'm like,
that was scary.
I don't know if that was just something actually interfering and it wasn't like paranormal or whatever. But Richard came out with us like before we did the walk, and he was like, oh yeah, there's like a ley line here. And I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know that much about ley lines either. And I just hear it. I guess maybe it's one of those things that's thrown around a lot in the paranormal where it's like, oh yeah, there's a ley line here, like this invisible source of power. But I'm like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if if it was real and there was actually like some energy channel going through Chillingham. There's so much crazy shit that goes on there. And
blood and violence and death. And do you know if, because you said in the video as well about how, you know, bodies are still found pretty much to this day, especially in the woods and along the Devil's Walk. So, like, do you know if it's been, like, very recent? Because also the idea that the bodies come up as well when it's winter.
Yeah, I don't know. That was something we were told by the people there on our first trip that we went over there. And like, I've always just remembered that because I'm like, oh, that's actually grotesque. But I don't know too many like details if it's like, oh yeah, like because one of the caretakers had a dog from memory that she walks down there. And I'm like, oh my God, like imagine the dog just comes up with a bone or something. Yeah. So I don't know, because I feel like with Chillingham or with a lot of locations, there's a lot of things that are said and it becomes part of its history. But it's like how much of it is folklore to the reality of what actually happens there.
Okay, I don't know if anyone remembers, but when I was here, the last time I was here, the very first time my name ever came through on GhostTube was like right here at pretty much the start of the Devil's Walk, which is all the way down there. So while it still seems like it might be a little bit bright up there, it is very dark. So I would still think this counts as walking the Devil's Walk at night. Okay. Like, it's a long walk anyway, so I think by the time I get to the end, it'll also get like much darker by the time I reach the end. So, what time is it now? It is nearly 11 p.m, so it's 10:55 p.m. Let's see how long it takes me to walk this. And it's called the Devil's Walk, not the Devil's Run. Otherwise, I would have run. I would have run. People have been murdered for less. Like, wild animals could be out here for all I know. And that's actually what scares me more than people. Oh, guys, it's such a long walk. I thought I heard chattering. It's a fly. We're off to a better start than the last time because, well, one, I've got a much better camera and microphone than the last time. So that's another reason why I wanted to come back, so I could record a video here with good quality. But also, yeah, the flashlight is so much better too. So I can actually see. And hopefully you guys can see okay as well. Yeah, I think I can see much better doing the Devil's Walk. Thought I might hit a dog. Look, let's just get it out of the way now. I'm gonna hear things. It's a given. It's a given. I'm gonna hear things. So we might as well. What's there, like lights over there? I wonder. That must be like another entrance to the castle, maybe. I know there's like a visitor car park. Could be lights from the visitor car park. Still scary, you know? Well, it's not as dark as it would be when I came back in October, but what I'm doing is insane. Oh god, it's a fucking bird. The castle is so far away. And say, I hate the woods in general. I hate that I can't see beyond the trees. I hate it, hate it, hate it. It's going to be even worse because I know there's a challenge in the Angry Monk's Woods where the hanging trees are. I know there's another challenge coming up and it's going to be even darker by then too. You know what? I wish I'd gotten the Woods challenge first. I mean, I know we just did one for the Ghost Scout challenge, but compared to the other challenge I'm thinking of, the Ghost Scout challenge was easy. I don't know if you're supposed to get anything for walking this. Like, is it asking for trouble or is it for protection? I'm just looking around constantly because, well, anyone could jump out and murder me. Oh, it's still going. Did you hear that was the bell? I can't believe I could hear that all the way from down here as well. Like, that bell sound, it travels. And it can be so annoying when it's like 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 or 4 a.m. and you're trying to sleep. I don't know how far I am because I can't see shit. This is it without the light. Definitely made much better progress than last time. Yay. Entrance to some more woods. Great. Oh! Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking birds. I love them, but I hate them at the same time. It's still going! You fucking bitch. Some kind of fly thing. Okay, the challenge doesn't say anything about opening any spirit apps or anything, so we're not going to be doing that today. Yikes. Oh my gosh, when does it fucking end? Also, that's pretty. But terrifying at the same time. Oh my god, when does it freaking end? I'm so far from the castle now, I can't see any lights whatsoever from it. And I'll most likely cut this section up because it'll just be boring talk. Oh, is that it? I think I see it. I think I see it. I literally feel like a dead man walking though because I'm like all the way here and I suddenly go all the way back and the scenarios that are playing in my head right now, I'm telling you. The scenarios I'm playing in my head. Good grief, the potholes. Okay. Catch this on camera. Gate has been touched. Oh, fucking cobwebs. Oh. But I've touched it. I've touched the butt. Now to get all the way back. That took me like 10-15 minutes. That's actually not that bad. But again, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm gonna walk all the way freaking back now. Oh, like, was that worth it? Was that really worth it? Why do people choose to do this? I do not know. But nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Hope you're all proud of me. Leave a running man emoji in the comments if you feel like you would be brave enough to do this as well. Maybe when it's a little bit darker than it is for me, because yeah, it is dark, but it could be darker. Look, that's just what happens when I come during the summer instead of the autumn or fall. Oh, I think I've got a stitch as well. Got a bit of a stitch. And all those stories about the bodies as well. There could still be so many bodies under here that just haven't been found yet. Constantly looking behind myself. Look, I've seen so many horror movies to know this is a terrible idea. However, I haven't seen enough of them to name 30. To name 30 in 3 minutes. I still don't even think I could name any more right now. Conjuring. That's one. See, now I'm going to try and finish that challenge now. And see if I can name any more. Conjuring. How Hereditary. Us. Get Out. That isn't part of the same universe. It's the same director, but not same universe. It's not the same franchise. Midsommar. See, I should have thought of directors and just gone from there. Christine. Oh my god, I couldn't name Stephen King. Oh, I didn't even name a single Stephen King film. Carrie. The Shining. Cujo. Pet Sematary. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I only just thought of that now. And I can start to see the lights of Chillingham Castle. I'm so close. See, this is probably when I have a Helen Shivers type chase scene, and I almost make it. Can you see it? Starting to get hungry. And I ate not too long ago. I think being scared has made my metabolism go a little bit faster maybe. Now I'm hungry again. So as soon as we get back, well actually I feel like once I at least reach the castle, that's the devil's walked there and back. But I will most likely have a bit of a rest after this and have a nibble. Yeah, it is like so much darker now. The sky's looking a little bit brighter on the camera than it is in person. Oh, what the fuck is that? Was that like a bird? Oh, I don't know if you would have heard that properly, because I've got my microphone on. Sound like little cries. Like screams. Okay. Keep walking. Keep walking. Right, I've made it back to the storm position, and I do think it's genuinely gotten so much darker. But that means I have completed the Dead Man Walking challenge. No, let's get back inside. And then come back out again for whatever bloody challenge I'm making myself do next. Okay, I'm so glad I got like one of the hardest ones out of the way. Two more to go. So there's not really that much point in shuffling these ones. But let's see what I'm doing first. This one isn't the worst one. It's Solitary Conreadment. Go to the dungeon with your book and a flashlight. You must read for 10 minutes, but you aren't allowed to check the time. In order to win this challenge, you must stop reading based on your own instinct, and if you are within 30 seconds of 10 minutes on the timer, you win the challenge. Reward is 60 minutes of free reading time. Okay, how much reading time do I have so far? 100, 180? Okay, I have 180 minutes, which sounds like quite a lot, honestly. It does sound like quite a lot. So that's 180 minutes I have, but it does also mean that I know exactly what the final challenge is going to be. And the fact that by the time we do that challenge, it's going to be so late. It's fine. I'm doing this to myself. I'm literally doing this to myself. Okay, I'm in the dungeon. I also have this light here that I bought specifically for my videos when I go to haunted locations, because I can connect it into a power bank and it lights up the room. So at least that will help me with the whole flashlight thing, because I think trying to think of too many things at once, from counting down to like holding a flashlight and actually reading, that's kind of just like a little bit too much for my brain to handle. So I brought that light. So this is where I will be reading, right next to the oubliette. I did this the last time I was here as well, but I wasn't trying to count down. So I need to read for 10 minutes, but count it in my head. Well, not exactly count in my head, because I don't want to count in my head. I'll end up getting mixed up with what I'm reading. But if I can kind of maybe... You know what? There was nothing in the rules that said I couldn't test out how much I read in a minute. So I just want to say okay. And then once I kind of know how much I can read in a minute, I'm starting a chapter as well. This is just the practice run. This is just the test, just to see. Okay, so I read like a page and a bit. It's really hard though because I'm starting a chapter and then the next page is like pretty much the end of the chapter. Okay, I don't think that really helped that much. I feel like once I've read about 10 pages, that'll be 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press start. The timer won't go off after 10 minutes. It'll just keep counting. And what I need to do is just hope for the best. But I won't cut this footage. I will just speed it up so that you know that I'm not cheating. Because I can't really, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I don't know how to keep it on the screen or anything. Like, what if I like put it down here? Like, I can't see anything. But if I put it down here, maybe you can see it. Like, can you see that? I feel like you might be able to see that. So as soon as I start it, I'll speed up the footage and there'll be no cuts. So you know I'm not cheating. Okay, right. My time starts now.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy, you call me up and ask me would I like to go with you and see a movie. At first I say no, got some plans for the night, but then I stop and say alright. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little boy like you. You always got me guessing, I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if a girl looks at you, for sure your little eye will be blinking. I get confused, I never know where I stand, but then you smile.
Okay, I think that's it. Shit. Oh no, 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Fuck. Nowhere freaking near. Oh man, I got to page 75. I started on page 64. Can't even see me. Started on page 64. Got to page 75. So I thought that if I'd read like a page and a bit, that would get me to page 75, but I must have read just a little bit quicker than before when I was like testing it out. Oh, I've just lost however much time I could have got there on this challenge. If I got in 9 minutes 30, that would have counted. But no, 8 minutes 56. When I picked it up, it was like more like 8 minutes 50 or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because I fucking lost. Yeah, I really don't like it in here. It's awful. So claustrophobic. 60 minutes. I lost 60 minutes. It's nearly midnight, guys. And I have one more challenge to do. And I might as well just go for it from here. Instead of going all the way back to the grey apartment, I should probably just go from here. So the final challenge is just hanging around. Go to the hanging trees at night. You must stay there for 15 minutes. Feel free to do whatever you want there, but you can't leave until the timer goes off. Reward, 100 minutes of free reading time. I'm so scared of those goddamn words. And to be there for 15 minutes. Like, I can't start the timer until I get to the hanging trees. So I still have to walk all the way bloody through. I wonder if I can keep this light on. So much shit to carry as well. Guys, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Okay, guys. I can actually go through the woods this way. I'm carrying way too much crap. Because I've got my big light as well, because I feel like I'm going to need it. Oh, God. So this is actually kind of painful. I can go in this way. This is from the side of the castle. I really don't want to do this. I hate wood so much. first make sure there's no one following me. I wonder if I can, instead of holding the flashlight in one hand, I could hold this instead. Oh, it's gone off. Fuck. Oh, I should have really thought this through. Oh, it's so fucking dark. It's not working. Okay, where the hell am I actually? I'm pretty sure it's this way. Welcome to episode 3. Welcome to the finale, where I'm screwed. But at least that's 2 books down, 1 more to go. Here I am inside Chillingham Castle for the first time ever, and I have this entire place to myself. Literally feel like I'm gonna cry. So I've completed 15 challenges while I've been here at Chillingham Castle, and I still have 2 more left to do. I'm genuinely freaking out. The challenge will fail if I leave. What is that? There is definitely something in there.
Beside you.
I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. Ooh.